Well, here we are on YouTube. Nathan,
Yeah,
you got the worksheet for this one?
I do. You want to know who gave this to us?
Yeah.
This is a short and sweet from the History King.
I think he's a new patron.
Oh, okay.
And I say he because I've seen the profile picture. Yes, I'm assuming his gender because yes. Okay, he's the History King. he identifies as the male version of royalty, as a king. All right, what do we have here from the History King? That's
it. It's called Soldiers, or the song is called Soldiers from a band named Otherwise.
How do you become the History King? Is he like really good at history? Has he ordained himself the royalty of history, or is his kingship history? Like he was once a king a long time ago, and now he's the History King. Like his kingdom is no more.
No, he's that king. He's the History King. So
which would denote there's of all the History Kings, he's the History.
Oh yeah,
King. Like you're true. The guy. You're the man of all men. You're the man of all the History Kings. He's the History King.
Mm-hmm. Well,
did they go to school to be History Kings? Like this is not even a history doctor. This is like a history royalty. You're born into it. It was something he was born into. Okay, fine. You know what? I don't even care anymore about our channel. I don't even care. I'm throwing this whole thing under the, down a manhole and blowing it up. This is... Oh, the band's called Otherwise.
Otherwise. And you looked up something about them? You said
they're a hard rock band from Los Angeles or Las Vegas. So that right there, I'm kind of already sold.
Yeah.
Hard rock band. Let's do it. Let's check it out.
Okay, let's do it.
Me like hard rock. So
for the warriors who fight and die.
So the rest of us may fight to live. The History King.
It's time to strap our boots on. This is a perfect day to die. Wipe the blood out of our eyes.
Probably filmed locally in Vegas, obviously.
In this life, there's no surrender, and there's nothing left for us to do. Find the strength to see this through. We are the ones who will never be broken. With our final breath, we'll fight to the death. We are soldiers, we are soldiers. Whoa. shoulder to shoulder. We stand shoulder to shoulder.
right. So context for the song, I could tell like when this was done, it seemed like independent, right? It didn't. It seemed like this was. I hate to say low budget because that's not fair, but there you could tell this was probably done on their own dime back in the day. This was 2011.
Okay.
And what makes them unique, though, is this song was the first song to reach #1 on Sirius XM radio for whatever rock station. Like it reached #1.
Cool.
Without a record, without a record company backing them, so they were independent. And then they got signed on afterwards. So this is a big song for them. You know, this is their anthem, obviously, and I suspect they probably close or open with this at their shows. So here's my overall thoughts. So that's kind of like speaks a little bit to the. I hate to say cheesiness to the video. That's not
it was
fair.
cheesy. It was cheesy.
I know, but I just like sure. I don't know. Like I like because I like the anthem, how we're all just soldiers, not just the fire workers, but even like the people that work at the shoe store and people that, like that's what the video is saying, that we're all kind of like doing the jobs that the rich don't do. Right? We're making the rich people rich. We're the soldiers. We're the ones who are like going to work 9 to 5, whatever it is, the shoe store, being a waitress at a pub, and to the firefighters and the cops, and the idea, and the veterans, or a lot of course ex-veterans become motorcycle enthusiasts and all that stuff. So it's the idea being that, and then of course soldiers, right? They're all represented. So I like that message. How in the end we're all kind of just together in this mess, and we should be together in this mess. They showed all the different ages and skin colors and genders. So that's great. Okay, so however, I probably would have recommended like everyone looked very dour. If I was in charge of the direction, I might have had people like maybe look dour at the beginning of it, and then everyone smile and kind of like yeah, we are, kind of like more of a that's right, we are, but they all looked like they were on death row.
Yeah,
but this is now the second. So the song, it was a good like anthemic rock song. I would almost want to say by the numbers, and so I want to give them another chance.
Yeah.
So I want to give them, because I think they have it. This was 12 years ago, and they did come out with a new album, like in 2022, 23. So 22. So very recently, the last year. So my request to the History King is I would like to hear one more. So if you want to give us another, but I would like to hear what they're doing today.
Yeah.
I want to hear what they sound like 12 years from now. Give us something. And for me, and Nathan knows this, but people might not. I love a great rock. I love, even if it's like maybe more complicated or great guitar solo song, something that just balls to the wall, or something that isn't necessarily one of their bigger hits. Maybe it's a deep cut, but something they will grab, but something unique. Because other than that, it was a good rock song. Don't get me wrong. Again, if I heard this at the bar, or if they were the opening band for a band I was going to, and they played this, I'd be like, all right. I'm not offended at all. This is a good hard rock song, but I don't know if I'm buying their CD after, or streaming their music. Old man Ryan here. Okay, so what do you got there, Nathan?
So here's what I think. I kind of wish I didn't see the video, because if I just listened to the song, I would have thought like, kind of everything that you said, where I thought it's a good song. It's not like blowing my socks off. It's just, it fits right into, it's interesting you said 2011, because I thought this kind of fits right into like the Nickelback craze, right? It kind
Don't
of
say that, but I hear you. I feel you, but I know, but
like
I hate
Nickelback
that
was
they reminded me
huge
of
during
that
time, right?
Yeah.
And it sounds like it's like, hey, there's a sound coming out. We're all going to kind of like make music in that sound. And so I'm just as curious as you are to see if they tried to like stick to that sound, or if they evolved and became something different.
Yeah. I think it's enough that we would listen again.
Yeah.
To a recent song. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the reason why, like, I had to look away from the video, because I was just like, oh boy, like I'm a videographer. That's kind of my new title, and like there were some choices in that video that I would feel ashamed of.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where I think it would have been better not to have. And we've often said maybe a video isn't the best way to go for a first time listen, because it can be distracting, whether it's positive or negative. So I think this is a situation where I think the video would have been maybe not the best choice. That's all. But that's what we tell the truth, so people know what to do in the future. Right?
Yeah. But I just like Ryan said, I'm in the same boat. I want to see something that gives them a second chance and potentially showcases their, if they've evolved or if they've kind of stuck to their guns and they're like, nope, we got even better stuff and here's what it is. Cool, let's hear it. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much, The History King.
Yes.
May you forever wear your crown.
Anyway, we'll see you hopefully on another reaction. We'll see you in the next one.